Good is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the lineup I would run if my team had an endgame tournament today. Let's say the middle of July they had an endgame tournament. What is the lineup I would go out there with? Now, one of the things I want to see in my team's future is a tournament in the middle of the year. I would say, you know, January, February, I'm fine with that. And then, guys, make them an end game tournament as well, because a lot of people are good with better cards. A lot of people are good with the rougher cards. And so that's part of the thing that I personally would like to see is as time goes on, there to be an end game tournament. I feel like the activity towards the end of the year would be hype like right now too as well. So just something that I personally would like. So if the $250,000 tournament was today, what is the lineup I would go out there with? Another way to think about this is the best lineup currently in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Before we hop into it, guys, if you are new to the channel, man, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 110,000 subscribers. We're gonna start off with at the point guard position with Luka Doncic. I'm not even gonna look at these cards because basically all of these cards are invincibles or endgames outside of, I believe, one card specifically. Here's the deal for Luka Doncic, guys. If this tournament was on next gen, obviously Luka's playing. If it's on current gen, he's not playing. But let's just talk about next gen. Luka is playing, man. His release is impossible to contest. It's literally unguardable. Luka Doncic is legitimately unguardable on the court. You can't contest his release. Are his dribble sigs the best? No, but this Luka Doncic does at least have quick dribble style. He is 6'7", so defensively, especially as an invincible card, he's not really losing much. This card, in my opinion, is the best overall point guard still to this day in my team. Forget all the new endgame cards. Give me Luka Doncic. At the shooting guard position, we're plugging in endgame Kevin Durant. Why endgame Kevin Durant instead of point guard KD? Well, here's the deal. Set shot 25, as well as the fact that he doesn't have to be that primary ball handler, man. KD, T-Mac, all these 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 6'11 guys, I would rather them be an not primary ball handler, man. Let Luka do the work. Luka's going to handle the ball most of the game. KD, defensively, can get busy. Offensively, can knock down wide open shots. And he can be that secondary ball handler if Luka does end up needing him to be. I feel like that's where KD is going to excel. That's going to be the best role for him. He is going to be the starting shooting guard on my 250,000 squad. Next up, we do have endgame Giannis Antetokounmpo. Similar to what I said with KD, I don't want to run Giannis at point guard. And I know a lot of people are like, Ty, why would you not run Giannis at point guard? I would rather have set shot 25 Giannis. So what you got is you got Luka at point guard. Then you got set shot 25 KD. Quickest release in the game. Set shot 25 Giannis. Quickest release in the game. You can't contest them. If somebody wants to commit a little bit too much attention to Luka, you can make them pay with these quick jump shots. You also got 6'9" length off of Luka, 6'11" length off of Luka, which I also do think is extremely important in my team. Power forward position, you guys might be surprised. I'm plugging in Wreck-It Ralph Sampson. 7'4". At the power forward position with jump shot 4 on very quick, good 3-ball, and the rest Ralph can take care of, man. Badge-wise, the card's nearly perfect. I mean, there's not much else to say. And the card is actually pretty cheap. So if you're watching this video like, man, I'm not ever going to be able to afford any of these cards, the one card you can probably afford is Big Ralph Sampson. Again, why am I high on Ralph? It really starts and ends with him being 7'4". I love height in my team. Especially when you've got Luka Doncic, you don't need that many other playmakers. Ralph Sampson, my starting power forward. And is there ever any doubt who my starting center is? It's got to be Taco Fall. I mean, whether you want to talk about this Taco or any other Taco in my team, I'll say it, Taco is just overpowered. I mean, you took Taco already with a decent 3-ball, maybe the best defense player in the game because of his player model. Then you throw on set shot 25. I mean, the dude at this stage of my team is simply put overpowered. In the pick and pop situation, it's nearly impossible to guard. He can still mash with the best of them. Defensively, the best maybe player in the entire game. There are legitimately no flaws with Taco Fall. The dude is overpowered in my team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Now to the backups. Maybe a surprise, guys. Plugging in out of position, MJ at the point guard position. Now, obviously, if I was to play in 250K today, I would have a Michael Jordan with, 70 plus Hall of Famers, whatever it took, man. I still think MJ to this day is the best point guard between both gens. Obviously, Luka is next gen. MJ's mainly current gen, but between both gens, give me MJ over anyone else. And obviously, it's close with some of these end game cards and some of this end game content we've got. But I don't care, man. MJ's release combined with his movement, there's nobody else that can do what MJ does. There's a reason all these current gen dribble heads still to this day run Michael Jordan at their point guard position. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why. His movement combined with that release is still the best we have in my team right now. At the shooting guard position, another endgame card, this one being Tracy McGrady. Now, yes, I personally prefer set shot 25 Tracy McGrady over jump shot 3 T-Mac. If you do want jump shot 3 T-Mac, you can plug him in there to that shooting guard position. That is fine with me. Here's the thing for Tracy McGrady. Again, as long as he doesn't have to be that primary ball handler, he's a perfect option for being a secondary ball handler. You give me one secondary ball handler, I might rather have Tracy McGrady than anybody else, and that even includes KD. Offensively, gonna be super overpowered. I also do like Tracy McGrady's player model in my team. I just feel like T-Mac's player model, his player build, is built perfectly. There's a reason people ran him as their primary lockdown defensive player if they did run him in the 250K tournament. His player model is absolutely ridiculous. He plays lanes extremely well. And you give him set shot 25, yeah, he's going to be too overpowered. At the small forward position, are you guys surprised? We're going with another set shot 25 player in Carmelo Anthony. Now, why Carmelo over guys like Scotty Barnes? Well, it really comes down to length, man. I want some length there at that small forward position. And I feel like Melo is the best fit while still having set shot 25. And I know I refer to set shot 25 a lot, but it's probably my favorite and most consistent release right now in my team. So you get MJ, then you get him with two guys that can be your lockdown defensive players. Obviously, our height here in the bench isn't the greatest, but I'm in love with set shot 25. Carmelo Anthony can do what he needs to do. He can make some plays if MJ and T-Mac ever need him to. A perfect fit there at that small forward position. At the backup forward, we're plugging in Shaq. Now, I'm just going to say it, okay? My third power forward is going to be Dirk. My third power forward center is going to be Dirk. Guys, listen. If you want to plug Wilt Chamberlain in here, I'm not going to fault you guys. If you want to plug him in over Ralph, that's fine. If you want to plug him in over Shaq, that's fine. If you want to plug him in over Dirk, that is fine with me. All I'm going to tell you guys is the Luka Doncic base on Wilt Chamberlain is not that cheesy. It's just not a cheesy release. And I get defensively he's going to do more than Dirk, than Shaq, than whoever else. But that's not enough for me to give up set shot 25 in my opinion. I mean, especially if I'm playing for $250,000, which this squad is going to do. I need guys with quick releases that I can consistently green with, that I don't have to worry about if it's going to be contested or not. That's why I'm plugging in Shaq and then Dirk. Shaq obviously has that better player model. That's why he is ahead of Dirk Nowitzki. Is it ever a surprise at the backup center position we're plugging in Yao Ming? Is Yao better than Taco? No. Is Yao maybe the second best card in the game? Go watch my top 100 video. All I can say is if you want the best squad in the game, you need endgame Taco and you need endgame Yao. There's no exceptions. Now, obviously, if you have those Invincible versions, they're going to be basically just the same, just with a little worse releases. But I'm telling you guys, Taco and Yao are both absolutely incredible in my team, and they both deserve spots on your specific squad. So who's going to fill the last couple of spots? At the backup point guard position, we're plugging in LaMelo Ball. Why LaMelo? Well, he's 6'8". At that point guard position, decent wingspan. Now, is he better than point guard T-Mac, point guard KD, or point guard Giannis? I don't think so. But those guys are already in the lineup, so I can't put duplicates in. And so, the next best option, I do believe, happens to be LaMelo Ball. Again, you guys are seeing all the end game cards here. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 end game cards in this squad, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Does have jump shot 3, some of the best dribble 6, decent player model, decent player build, being 6'8". I'm a pretty big fan of what LaMelo Ball can provide. Now, at my 13th and last spot, I'm plugging in Invincible Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi has to be in whatever squad you play with for the end of time. He just does. Kawhi is Mr. Consistent. Shout out Splash for shooting a full with Kawhi for game 2 years ago. But outside of that, Kawhi has been Mr. Consistent for me all year long. All of my 2K career, Kawhi has been the steady hand that I can rely on to just be a solid all-around player. I can't sit here and say he's the best dribbler. I can't sit here and say he can do anything else, but he can green shots and play solid defense. That's what I need in my out of my backup small forward position. So if the $250,000 tournament was today, this is the squad I would roll out there with. Again, I want to know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Who was I too high on? Who did I miss out on? Who was I too low on? It's endgame content, so a lot of this is preference based. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.